folks? How we doing? It's your boy Marcos. Kicking it off here with some tight Tuesday footage of Race or Hostels. That's how we is doing. Basically, this game we're gonna talk a little bit about oddball stuff, but I'm having a rough day today, man. I was having a good day. I was having a real good day. And I got home. I got some posters, right? Because I got these off-white walls. Off-white's the worst color you could have for like a wall. Off-white's literally like just dirty white. It's like we don't want to really make this gray because gray is really boring. So we just made it off-white. I can't stand off-white. I don't think I'm allowed to paint it. Honestly, all my stuff's already in here, so I'm not gonna paint anyway. But then I'll tell you what. The next room, I'll let you guys a little secret before we start this. Before we talk about this game. The Type 25 suppressed. It's a beauty. Hydro. You know how we do. Kill confirm. Type Tuesday. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be mean and nasty, but we're gonna buckle down. Probably get this W. And I hope you notice that we are gonna get the W because I did manage to get the final kill cam. So hey, we won. But it's gonna be a task getting over there. We're gonna get. So next room I got. I did when I was in college. I had blue room is what I called it. It was baller, son. It was blue on blue. It was two different shades of blue. It looked hot. It was, yeah. The women liked it. The men liked it. Everybody liked it. I didn't see a single person that said anything bad about my blue room. And if they did say something bad about the blue room, they probably did under the blue room 6 feet under because the blue room was where it was at. So two different shades of blue. It was dark blue, and then I threw some light blue over it. I threw some inspirational vocabulary words on it like gangster and true thug for life and ho ho ho, and my man DMX is on it. So the blue room was pretty balling. I always said to myself, the next room that I actually get a chance to paint, like that I actually get a chance to live in and I get to paint, I'm gonna call it the green room. It's gonna be the jungle. So it's gonna be green, dark green, with light green over it. And when I'm talking about over, I'm literally just talking about like smack like light green, you know, a la RT style all over it. Just smack it all around over there and just call it green. And then the furniture, I haven't been decided exactly how it's gonna be, but I think I'm gonna try to make it dark brownish. Kind of give it like a jungle feel, you know, like a little jungle vibe. I think that'd be pretty cool. My man's just walking down there, scoped in. Golly, that's that shit you don't want to see in a kill cam. So that's gonna be the next one. But for this one, you know, it just saw like the poster stuff. I was like, you know, let me get some posters. Throw some posters here. And initially, I bought a Real Madrid poster. That's my favorite soccer team. Then I bought 2 Ali posters. Ali's the man. And a Malcolm X poster. So we got the Malcolm X one. It's pretty baller. We got the Ali one today. It's pretty baller. And then we got the other Ali one, which is pretty cool too. It's the one I said I knew I was the greatest, or I am the greatest. I said that before I even knew I was, or something like that. Whatever the hell it says. Mad inspirational. That's that shit you like to see. I put it right next to my lights in my room. So every time I turn on the light, I look at it. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. And the other one's the one where he takes out Sonny Liston. Look at it actually. Yeah, Sonny Liston. When he knocks him out first round, everybody's like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? Kind of like these guys right over there. What the hell just happened? You see me just fighting off the water, fending it off. I ain't got no worries. Now, if you want to, let's talk about the game for a little bit. And then the painting that I ordered was to get a little bit more color, actually, before we talk about the game. Get a little more color in the room. So I ordered a Van Gogh, Starry Night. It's one of my favorite paintings. Then the Guernica, which is the one we use in the background for the channel. Those are probably 2 of my favorite paintings. The Guernica is kind of, you know, a pretty sad thing. I don't really want to have it hanging on my wall. It's kind of depressing. But you know, the Starry Night's a pretty nice painting. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get Starry Night. So the Ali one came in today, and it came with the same place as Starry Night one. Ali's beautiful, and the Starry Night one didn't come. And instead, they sent me some like flowered almonds thing, which I don't really. I'm not feeling the vibe. I can't really feel the vibe. Let's just say it would take a lot of explanation if like a female managed to come into the room and explain to her why these like flowered almonds are hanging on my wall. Like, it's not really the most heterosexual thing I've seen on earth, but it's also not the worst. So he would manage to break the game down here. We're sneaking up over behind them. And mind you, I mean, we're 4 minutes, going into 5 minutes of the game. We only got 30 tags. We haven't really picked up that many tags in this game. It's just not. It's just one of those slow games. And why is it a slow game? Well, because it's not organic. It's not normal. What's going on over here isn't exactly how Hydro plays. So people play Hydro, you know, depends on who you're playing. A lot of people like to stay in the middle room. A lot of people stay where I was just shooting at a little bit before over here, at the wall on Hydro. A lot of people like going inside. Okay, so you got 3 options of where to go. You go underground, overground, whatever. But you got 3 main options. But these guys, if you notice, they even tack inserting inside the building. I mean, there was points there where I knocked out 2 or 3 tack inserts, which is great by me. I mean, fine. Give me those extra 50 points. I'll take them all day. But it's not exactly what I call great for the game, because all of a sudden maybe my teammates don't realize it. Let's say you go, instead of going inside the building, you go to the right of like where we initially started, and text messages go, oh, I tell you, I swear to God, I literally just, I haven't texted anybody in like 4 hours, and someone hears me talking and they text. Anyway, we'll put them on blast a little bit later. So they were inside. So let's say you go to the right and all of a sudden you just don't see anybody. You're like, wow, they must have all gone left, huh? So you come over there and left, and maybe someone kills you and all, you're like, ah, well, whatever, they're going to go right now. And you go right again, and all of a sudden there's your 4 minutes of the game where you haven't seen anybody. And it's not so much that there hasn't been anybody, there hasn't been anybody to see. It's just that they're like all tack inserting inside one building. You don't have an opportunity to get there. So when you play teams that don't play organic or don't play to the norm, now I'm not saying that they have to walk down the middle and, you know, just like do what everybody else does. No, these people are smart. People do different things. People move to the left or the right, whatever. I'm saying when you have something crazy going on, like these multiple tack inserts in like the same spot, like that's not normal. You gotta be ready for that. And it took me a while to get used to that in this game. You know, that's why I had such a rough start over here in the beginning. So I was getting clapped because I was running into more people than I expected in spots where I didn't expect almost anybody to be at. But now I'm focused. Now I'm coming in over there through the middle, and I mean, unfortunately I do get popped over there, but whatever. I'm coming down the middle, and I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm like, all right, y'all want to do this? We'll do this. So it takes a little bit of getting used to that, and that's part of adapting to the team or the team you're playing against over there. A lot of people catch you off guard. I've seen a lot of bizarre stuff playing this game. The tack inserts, you know, those guys that set up with the riot shields and don't like move and stuff and manage to stay up there with like 60,000 pieces of equipment. Those guys are a little bit of a pest. They're all beatable. They're all easily beatable. And the thing with like the bizarre thing is, listen, Call of Duty is pretty simple how do you play it. You move around, you go from one point to another, and you pop everybody along the way. And you try to set up the gunfights to the best of your advantage. By sitting in the same spot and tacker inserting in the same spot, you're really not doing yourself much of a favor, because all you let me know is that you're gonna be there. Like, and there's no spot that in this game that's so like good that like, oh man, he's up there, I'm never gonna get him. Now, that doesn't exactly work in this game. You're killable in any spot, and if you give me the advantage of me knowing where you are, well then you're putting yourself in a major hole. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I love you so. I love you more. Oh no, how is it? I love you so. I love you enough for the both of us. The Drake song. That new Drake album, if you haven't listened to it, just came out today. It's really good. It's a little bit sad. It's a little bit of a Debbie Downer kind of album, which is kind of strange. Even like the uppity tracks are pretty down, but whatever. Tack inserts galore, and then this is the best part. So my man had the audacity to like tack back insert over there. How good is that? He had the audacity to tack back insert over there, and I just see forward, and I'm like, well, I mean, homie, what do you want me to do here? You're just asking to die. You know, you're asking for death, and I will deliver the death. 12 tech games, so we managed to break up a little bit of the lead, but nothing too crazy. And when we look at the final score, you kind of have to look at it and be like, wow, like you got that many kills, and yeah, I got a lot of kills in this game. It just doesn't really reflect on the scoreboard per se. And that was very well played right there. Well, I walked the, I think I was up top over there and I managed to play him out. Very nice move. So you gotta be aware when you're playing these bizarre people. And you know, when it's not normal, in your mind it's not cool. You know, I think everybody ideally expects them to play how you play, but a lot of people don't play. And sometimes that's just a limitation on the weaponry. These guys isn't so much of a weaponry. These guys just decided to not move from this side of the map, and it's very strange. And there was definitely a very serious focus on tack inserting multiple times. You're going to see a lot in this game where I'm just killing people and they're just tack inserting and I'm killing them again. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, why are you coming back, homie? Like, I'm right here. Like, there's physically no way that you are going to survive this. Like, I clapped you, and I'm going to clap you again and again and again. And, you know, unfortunately, I didn't get a couple bounces, but if I did get a couple bounces in this gameplay, I mean, we'd be talking about easily an 80, close to 90 kill game. That's ultimately I think what distinguishes a good strategy from a bad strategy. It's just it's downright effectiveness. So clearly, tack inserting in this part of Hydro isn't really a good idea. At least, you know, maybe if you're these guys' skill level, maybe if you're better it is. But even if you're better, I think one of the big advantages of Call of Duty, and that's part of the reason why Ghost is so popular, why Suppressor is always so popular, is the ability to sneak around an enemy and the ability of keeping the enemy unbalanced. Half the battle is knowing where the damn guy is. You know, that's half the battle. That's half the battle in war, too. When you talk about things like fog of war and stuff where you don't know exactly where they are, that's half the battle right there. Knowing where your enemy is and knowing where your enemy's next move is going to be to the best of your ability. You're never going to know exactly where your enemy is or where his next move is going to be, but you could take an educated guess of like, hey, you know, I'm coming down the middle. He's not here in the middle. He's either to my left or my right. The tendency I've seen in this game is they've been going right and they've been tactic concerting a lot inside that. Boom, all of a sudden you got yourself, you're elevating the percentage of chance of success right there. You've gone from just a simple, I don't know where the hell this guy is, to there's probably like a 60 to 70% chance that he's over to this right side tack insert. And then you run into him, you pop him 2-3 times, you get yourself your kill streaks, and then bada bing, bada boom, it's over, my friend. Ça passe. Qu'est-ce que se passe? I'm playing a little French right there, even though it has nothing to do with Italian, but you know, we mix and match. We do what we can, you know. We leave the Italian for my man Ezio coming back this Saturday. It's gonna be a great, jolly old time. Man, just put up some nasty numbers right here. Was that 73, 77, 78? I think it says 59,000. I believe that's the exact number that I saw right there, but I'm not 100% sure. I love you so. I love you enough for the both of us. Such a good song. Pick up that Drizzy album. 73 and 18. Not a bad game. Hope you guys enjoyed Tight Tuesday.